What is the process about the resting that went down? Is it LeBron saying, I need these days? Is it somebody in the front office who's got the slide rule and the metrics and the analytics out? Is it Tyronn Lue? What is the process of that the Cavs went through deciding when LeBron and Kyrie and Love were resting and why?
Literally the day the schedule for 2016-2017 came out this past summer, I think it was late July or early August, the Cavs front office, David Griffin, the general manager, got together with Tyronn Lue, and they went through schedule, and they, at that moment, circled the days where they thought it would be beneficial for LeBron to rest. And they went into the season with that as their tentative plan. And basically the idea was 1 out of every 10 games, we're going to give him a game off. And now things were adjusted slightly as the season went on, but they came out of it with pretty much their exact plan. LeBron rested 8 games out of 82. That's 1 out of every 10. They stuck to their guns, and again, he's not your average player. He has not been through the amount of workload that pretty much any of his peers have been through over the last 6 seasons. And it became such an issue because there was national TV games and other teams were resting stars as well. But they don't really feel deterred because it was funny the way it was latched onto the media, like it was this brand new revelation. Oh my gosh, guys are resting. It's been going on for a decade with the San Antonio Spurs, and they won because of it, or it certainly aided in their pursuit of championships. And so the Cavs, until Adam Silver, drives up to the arena and pulls LeBron off the bench and throws him on the court, they're going to continue to manage rest the way they had this season as they move forward.
But why, on the road, all at once? And yes, I would agree that because it's LeBron, it's treated differently because he is LeBron, because he is the most famous NBA player worldwide. There's no question about it. And he's absurdly popular, and people want to see him. So basically you're saying when the schedule came out, Clipper fans were screwed, essentially?
To some extent. Now, that Clippers game was also affected by Kyrie Irving coming out of the last game with knee tightness and Kevin Love being 1 game removed from missing a month for knee surgery. Mm-hmm. So if those 2 guys weren't going to go, the decision was why, when LeBron was, already could use some rest as we near the playoffs, why play him and put more burden on him without having his teammates out there when it could very well be a loss anyway and potentially risk injury. And that's the way they think of things. And I understand how fans want to see him wherever he goes, but I think real basketball fans want to see him playing at his best in the NBA Finals, right? Like, isn't that what you're really going to remember, him playing the Warriors when you tune in on ABC versus you going to, a March or February game?
No,
I don't mean anything.
I understand, Dave, but if if I've got a ticket plan and they're going to charge me more because it's the one time LeBron comes into town, and I bring my children and he's sitting, I'm pissed. And I'm not going to be thinking about the NBA Finals and how rested he is. It's kind of just that simple.
Yeah, but guys don't play 82 out of 82. That's
unless you're Russell Westbrook or James Harden. I mean, look, you're right. And those guys.
I'm good with LeBron.
No, and those guys have not been back to the final 6 straight years, and they haven't been on the national landscape since they were in high school either. I understand. He's just a different case, and I'm not denying it. I'm absolutely not denying it.
But I'm empathetic to the fans. I mean, I was, 5 kids on a 1 parent income growing up, and my dad would scrounge up money to try to get us tickets. We saw one of Michael Jordan's last games in Philadelphia as a Chicago Bull. If he didn't play the game, man, I would have been.
You'd have been heartbroken.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.